Okay, now, let me just point out, I know this is gonna sound weird coming from someone like me with the name Spongebob Fan 190, but I don't know what the hell I was thinking when I created the channel. I don't feel like deleting it and starting all over because that's just a waste of time. Who does that? And also, I have allergies, so of course I'm gonna sound weird. But hopefully these allergies will go away soon. It's springtime, but I can't change that, so let's just start. Let me just point out, SpongeBob used to be one of my favorite shows back then, along with Rugrats, Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, and all those good Nicktoons back in the day. God, I miss them so much. And one thing that those four shows had and one thing that Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and Cat Dog had in common was they all got canceled in 2004. And SpongeBob had a movie in 2004. Everybody knows that, should know that by now. And it was supposed to end after the movie, but apparently Nickelodeon said it was so popular that they wanted to bring it back for a fourth season. So then, all the old writers, including the creator himself, Stephen Hillenburg, left, and one of the old writers, Paul Tibbitt, became the new showrunner. Now, I'm trying to wonder, if Stephen Hillenburg wanted to cancel the show after the movie, why didn't Nickelodeon just cancel the damn show? It is technically Nickelodeon's show, but it's Stephen Hillenburg. But Stephen Hillenburg came up with the idea for the show. Not this stupid president of the network. It wasn't his idea for SpongeBob, it was Stephen Hillenburg. So if he wanted to cancel it, why didn't you cancel it? Obviously that was his decision. Obviously that should be his decision to make, not yours. Just because it makes kids smile, you're gonna keep it on? Bullshit! Cat Dog kept kids smiling. It made me laugh, and it got canceled. Bullshit! Okay, I'm sorry about that. So anyways, about season 4, it wasn't that bad. It was actually decent. It was actually a pretty good season, but it will never be as good as seasons 1 to 3. Season 5, that's when the show began to die. I'm sorry, but season 5 was a piece, as the angry video game nerd said once, what a piece of fucking dog shit. And like he also says, I would rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in my ear than watch the new SpongeBob now. Well, So, anyways, season 5, the show began to die. There were a few episodes in season 5 that were decent, but a majority of the season was shit. I'm sorry, but it was fucking dog shit. Like the angry video game nerd would say. Well, that's what he did say once in one of his videos. So, anyways, fuck that. Let's talk. And season 6 to now, I can't stand the show. I don't know what it is anymore. I just don't know what it is now. After season 6, I'm just like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? SpongeBob or dog shit with the name SpongeBob on it? Or dog shit named SpongeBob? What the hell are these new writers coming up with? Are you fucking serious? I can name so many bad episodes from here, from 2008 to now. The Splinter, Shuffleboarding, Who Bob What Pants, Jesus fucking Christ, I just don't know anymore. Fuck. Boating Buddies, that episode is, no. That episode is god awful. Slide Whistle Stooges is bad too. I'm not gonna name any more because I haven't watched the show in years. Because I've gone without cable for 2 years. And then when we got it back in 2012, I looked at SpongeBob. It is not good anymore. In fact, it is the opposite of good. It's bad. And I mean worse. It is so bad. And Boating Buddies, that's one of the episodes that makes me want to say this. Squidward is now a likable character. That's the only thing. That's the only positive thing I'm going to say in this rant. Squidward is now likable. Back when I was like 2 or 3 years old, I used to think Squidward was a fucking jackass. But now, of course I didn't use the word jackass when I was that age because I was too young to swear and I didn't even know any swears at the time. So back then, I just called Squidward a jerk. Because back then, he was. And now, I actually have sympathy for Squidward. Because now, SpongeBob and Patrick, they got more annoying and they harass him constantly. Like, in Boating Buddies, Okay, so first let me just, before I start talk about Boating Buddies, let me just talk about SpongeBob's personality. It's changed, and so is his voice. His voice really pisses me off now. Like, now his voice just sounds like a little girl. Back then, it used to sound like a boy's voice. Now it just sounds like a 5-year-old girl is doing the voice of SpongeBob. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if it was a 5-year-old girl voicing him. I mean, back in seasons 1 to 3, it was understandable that that's a man's voice, but his voice now, there is no way that that's Tom Kenny's. I mean, I know he's a voice actor, and they changed their voice, but there is no way a man can sound like that. No way in hell. There is no fucking way in hell a man's voice. A man can make a voice like that. No. In 1,000 years, no. In 1,000,000 years, no. Until the end of the universe, no. Like, what the hell? Maybe on another planet, it's like that, but here on Earth, fuck no. I mean, like, what the hell are these new writers smoking? So, and also, SpongeBob, I have no problem. I have nothing against homosexuals in any way, but SpongeBob has become more gay over the years. Like, how he and Patrick are always harassing Squidward for no reason. I'm about to get to that right now in Boating Buddies. SpongeBob and Patrick... Patrick wasn't in the episode. SpongeBob harassed Squidward. And Squidward drove away in his boat as fast as he could. And SpongeBob, Squidward ran over a stop sign, and then he got sentenced to Mrs. Puff's boating school. When Mrs. Puff told Squidward to tell the class why he got sentenced there, SpongeBob looked up at Squidward with his cheeks all puffed up. Yeah, his cheeks are that puffy now. Like, I don't know. It looks fucking creepy. And he was breathing heavily at Squidward like... That's just fucking ridiculous, right? I mean, why can't SpongeBob and Patrick just accept that Squidward doesn't like them and never will? I mean, back in seasons 1 to 3, Squidward was acting like a jerk towards SpongeBob and Patrick for no reason. Like in Naughty Nautical Neighbors, how he just blew... Like how SpongeBob and Patrick were sending each other messages via bubbles, and then Squidward impersonated their voices and made it look like that SpongeBob sent a hate message to Patrick and back and forth like that. He did that for no reason. I mean, SpongeBob and Patrick were just minding their own business, having fun, and then Squidward comes and ruins it. Now, now a lot of you are probably thinking they are just doing this to get revenge on Squidward. If they really were to get revenge on Squidward, I don't think they would show love and compassion towards him. They would show anger if they were getting payback at Squidward. Not love and compassion and all that. And, like, I just don't know what to say about this. Okay. Also, back in seasons 1 to... Oh, okay, so, back in SpongeBob, back during seasons 1 to 3, sorry about that starter for a second, SpongeBob and Patrick used to get punished for all their wrongdoings. Like in Pranks a Lot, when they were going around as ghosts pranking people, they got punished at the end by Mr. Krabs setting up a show where people can look at them nude. Yeah, back then they get punished. Now, and also, I remember I had this chapter book a long time ago based off of Sandy's Rocket. In the book, this wasn't in the episode, but in the book, I'm not going to explain what the episode is about since we've all pretty much seen the episode, but for those who don't know, SpongeBob and Patrick think they're on the moon when they're really in Bikini Bottom. They're trapping people in nets. And in the book, Sandy traps SpongeBob in a net on their way back to Earth. And, yeah. Now, in this one episode called Shuffleboarding, they impersonated Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy to go to a shuffleboarding competition. First of all, they don't show the shuffleboarding competition, so why is it called shuffleboarding if it's about SpongeBob and Patrick impersonating Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? Jesus, are these new writers on crack or something? Like, God fucking damn it! Sorry for the language and using God's name in vain like that, but seriously, this is just fucking ridiculous. So anyways, SpongeBob and Patrick throw people in jail wearing their costumes for stupid offenses, such as being too old, or walking with their shoe untied, or for chewing too loud, or for loitering, which kids were not even doing in the first damn place, and throwing away a half-eaten Krabby Patty. And these people actually believe for them to be the real Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Like, what in the name of hell? You think that that's Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? You need to get your fucking eyes examined. And also, the episode, they threw Man Ray and this old lady in jail for doing laundry, and I'm trying to wonder what's wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing laundry, like, what the hell? And anyways, when those people get out of jail, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the reason why they couldn't go to the contest is because SpongeBob and Patrick harassed them and got them sent to the hospital. And when they got out of jail, at the same time, they were released from the hospital. And then the people were chasing the real Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy while SpongeBob and Patrick just walked away like they had nothing to do with it. Now, I'm trying to wonder, what does that have to do with shuffleboarding? It's in the name. I would expect an episode about shuffleboarding, but no, this has nothing to do with shuffleboarding, so why is it named shuffleboarding? Are you guys fucking retarded or something? I mean, Jesus Christ, you're the reason, you guys are the reason, these new writers are the reason why I have no faith in Nickelodeon now. Same with the creator of Fanboy and Chum Chum, and the creator of Marvin Marvin. I mean, these guys, they're just making me question the world's mental state now. Like, you're gonna name an episode called Shuffleboarding, name a SpongeBob episode called Shuffleboarding, yet it has nothing to do with the sport. Oh my god, like, seriously. What the hell is your problem? And also the fact that they didn't even get punished. You're gonna let the real Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy take the fall while SpongeBob and Patrick walk away like they did nothing? Thank you, Nickelodeon. You just proved to us, or the new writers of SpongeBob. Thank you. You wanna know why I'm thanking you? You just showed the world that you're doing crack. Thank you for exposing yourselves. Now I can call the police and have you put in jail for smoking it. So anyways, there will be a part 2 to this rant, because there are just more things I want to say about SpongeBob. But one more thing before I go. If you see episodes like Band Geeks, Muscle Bob Buff Pants, Pizza Delivery, Hooky, Help Wanted, Pizza Delivery, or anything from seasons 1 and 3, watch them. But if you see an episode like Who Bob What Pants, The Thing, Goo Goo Gas, The Splinter, Boating Buddies, Shuffleboarding, anything like that, any SpongeBob episode like that, please do yourself a favor. Change the channel or turn off the TV. Especially if you see Who Bob What Pants come on. You'll know it's Who Bob What Pants because that's what they say in the fucking theme song. Yes, they replaced the word SpongeBob SquarePants with Who Bob What Pants in the theme song. So if you see that episode come on, please just do yourself a favor. Change the channel. Don't watch it. Trust me. If you don't watch it, because trust me, if you watch it, you'll feel like you've wasted your life. So, anyways, there'll be a part 2 to this. Goodbye.